Adam Gilchrist and Gaurav Kapur here with Cricbuzz Comm Box, a show that we have now named to the Ode to Rohit Sharma. That's what it is, right? We're just going to talk about him for the next 4 or 5 minutes.
Not much else to talk about. It has been the Row Show. There's no doubt about that. So, it's been very entertaining.
I like it. Yes, it has been very entertaining. That is not a typo. You are reading it correct. India at the 10-over marker, 114 for 2 on the back of the captain, who is 89 not out of 37 balls. There's 7 fours and 8 sixes in there. 8 sixes. So more than the Row Show, it's been the road show because the ball's on the road more often than it's on the pitch. Is the pitch a bit of a road as well?
I don't think so. I think it's it's not too slow. It's coming on better than a lot of the pitches that we've seen in this competition, but it's just been exquisite batting, a wonderful attitude. This is all, that's 114 off 10. It's been 108 off 8.
That's right.
Because they were 1 for 6. They lost Virat Kohli in that second over. They were 1 for 6 after 2. So what does Rohit do? He loses Virat Kohli. He goes, I'm going to double down here and I'm going even harder at this. And he just took it on. Triple down? Quadruple down.
Quadruple down, which basically means a 29-run over of Mitchell Starc. Let me say that again. A 29-run over of not some guy who's just started to play. It's Mitchell Starc.
4 sixes.
4 sixes and a boundary, and then the wide, which is just basically just Mitchell Starc being thrown off. Because that's not the kind of attack he's used to. And that was, he went after Marcus Stoinis, he's gone after Adam Zampa. Well, if you're going to get 108 in 8 overs, you're going to go after a lot of people. Which is why the bowling analysis, well, that does not make pretty reading for Australia. They're not used to a lot of this, I'll tell you that much. But there you go. There's Josh Hazlewood, of course, who is playing another game outside somewhere. Right? This is from somewhere else because, let's just highlight that because his 3 overs for 10 are just standing out like a sore thumb here.
Yeah, Pat Cummins went for a 6 off the first ball that he bowled to Rohit, and then some rain came down, a little rain intermission there for about, 10 minutes or so. Didn't hold the game up too long. And then we wondered whether that was going to stem the flow of runs, whether that breaks the momentum. But it didn't. Rohit came out and just picked up straight away where he left off. A little input from Rishabh Pant. He hit a couple of nice shots. He tried a couple of tricky things that didn't quite come off and then hit one straight up in the air. So he didn't quite get the motor purring, Rishabh, but Sky's come in and he's just support. They're all support roles, aren't they, at the moment? It's just the main show at the top there, and it's been brilliant.
Yeah, it's. I mean, when the lead is James Bond, he's being James Bond. You just have to support that act a bit like Q or M or one of them, right? So that's what they are doing at this moment. The thing now for Australia to worry about is that India has got a long batting lineup and a batting lineup that's in form. With Rohit batting like that, there's just license for Surya, for Dubey, for Pandya. It's just, I don't know when this will stop, but India would be very disappointed if they don't cross 200.
Oh, most definitely. You would think 200's well and truly in their sights. It remains to be seen if the wicket does slow up at all, but you would think that light drizzle of rain will just keep it pretty compact and not dusting up so much. So the ball should continue to come on pretty well. That's what Australia will be hoping, batting second and chasing what looks like it's going to be a sizable total. But I would think 210 in and around there is probably where they should be looking for from here. But sometimes when you have such a big start, you can really just keep going flat out and wickets can fall and it can slow the momentum. But I don't see it at the moment. I think he's got his eyes fixed on possibly scoring the first century of the tournament. 98. Who was that? Nicky Puran was the highest. So, we'll watch with interest, but I'm expecting big things from the back end of this innings.
He's just been in fantastic form today. I mean, you'd find it really tough to pick which one has been the shot because there was one Mitchell Starc. That was a sweet hit over mid-wicket, but I think the one over cover. That 6 was
was that off Stoinis, I think. Just pure class, timing, elegance. everything just batting perfection, really. So, yeah, it's been a delight to watch. I mean, even as an Australian who clearly supporting my fellow countrymen, but that's just been something to behold to watch the way he's gone about it. So, yeah, as we say, it's going to be an entertaining back half.
Brilliant display of batting from Rohit Sharma. Let's see how far he can go, and let's see how far India ends up at the end of 20 overs. Remember, a very, very important game for Australia. They want to win this, otherwise they could lose that qualification spot to Afghanistan. That, of course, will be in about, 8-9 hours from now when Afghanistan plays Bangladesh. But right now, just focus on this game. We'll come back and talk about it on Cricbuzz Live. That will be at the end of this batting effort. So do join us then. Is all we have for you on the ode to Rohit Sharma. See you soon.